Happy Halloween everyone. In today's video I'm going to be talking all about my theme park merchandise that I've got, and you can see some of it here. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the Theme Park Jack YouTube channel. A massive happy Halloween to all of you, and in today's video we're going to be talking all about some of the theme park merchandise that I've got here. So I've collected quite a lot over the years because I've been a theme park enthusiast for as long as I can remember. So I've collected quite a lot over time, and today I'm just going to talk through some of it. I've cleared all my desks so can put it up all on here and talk about it. And so we're going to go through all the interesting bits I've got, and we're going to start here with some ride parts and one of my favourite Blackpool Pleasure Beach mugs. So the first bit I'd like to talk about are the pieces of wood that we've got here. Now these are all from the Pleasure Beach's classic wooden coasters, the Big Dipper, Nickelodeon Streak and the Blue Flyer. All these roller coasters have been open since the 1930s or older, and the Big Dipper is actually either the 7th or the 8th oldest, I think it is, roller coaster in the world. So obviously over time it's perfectly routine for bits of wood to be replaced just to keep the ride safe and to make sure the structure's all good, and that's what's happened here, and the park has sold some in the shop that you can buy. And the next thing we'll talk about is this steeplechase ride chain here. Now if you don't know what roller coaster chains are, basically the horses on the steeplechase ride will come and hook onto this here, and then the ride car will be hoisted up to the top, and then it can go around the ride circuit. So that's what ride chains are used for, and here's one of them from the steeplechase coaster. At the back here we've got a wheel from the Dodgems. This is one of the running wheels from the Dodgems, and it's really nice. This actually, we'll just pick it up here, and really nice wheel. It's got a thing on there all about it, so it's a motor wheel, and you can see a bit of a description on it there, so you can have a read about that. And it just tells you a bit about the ride, how it used to be, the whip, the building it was in before that, and really nice bit of merch. After that we've got a mug from the Pleasure Beach, and this is so cool. It's one of my favourite bits actually, and this is why I wanted to show it all first. Like, these are my favourite bits of merchandise, so that's why I decided to put them at the start of the video. And basically it's silhouettes of all Pleasure Beach rides all around the outside of it, and it is so cool. 1 minute. There we go. Sorry about that. It's so cool, this, it really is. And you go around it and it's got all the different rides on it around the outside of it. So you've got the Ice Blast there, the big one, and Revolution were further back. The Flying Machines, which is actually the oldest ride at the park, that opened in 1904. So well over 100 years old. And you've got the Big Dipper, Avatar Airbender, and just such a cool mug there. You can look back on some of the classic Pleasure Beach rides over the years, and I really do. So here I've got the final lot of Pleasure Beach merch that I own. I think I might own a few more bits, but this is plenty for today's video. And here's some more mugs from some of the different Pleasure Beach rides that I've collected over the years. My favourite ones, I'd have to say, are probably the two Icon mugs. These are so nice. Obviously Icon, great roller coaster, opened in 2018, and I just love the logo to the ride. It's really nice, and the mugs that they've made are really cool too. So there's got a white one and a black one here. I'll just show you the white one for now, and you can turn around there and it's got the Icon dagger, which is kind of the main logo to the ride as well on there. And really cool. I really do like that, and massive fan of it. So got, again, as I said, got a black one there too. And then we'll move around here to the other two rides that I've got mugs for, the Revolution and Valhalla. Now the Revolution is a great ride. It's one of the most intense coasters there, and it makes you go dizzy, especially when you get to this bit at the bottom of the loop. You're going dizzy, and that's a great ride as well. I really do like the logo on that, and it's a nice bit of merch that I collected a few years back. That Valhalla is a really famous boat ride at the park. It's actually won the Golden Ticket Award for the best water ride in the world quite a few years now, but obviously this year it has been closed for renovations, because they're giving it a massive renovation, so then it can be just made better and improved a bit for the next season. Whether or not it will end up opening again next year, we're not sure yet because of COVID and stuff, but it was costing them a fortune to run before, and with all the fire effects and stuff, so they're probably just going to make it a bit more affordable for the park to be able to keep going. But yeah, such a cool mug. I love the logo to Valhalla, and I've had this one for years. I think it's when I first went to the Pleasure Beach back in 2016 or 17 it would have been when I collected this. So yeah, really like these bits of merch, and let's move on to the next park. The second park that we'll cover in today's video is Chessington World of Adventures. Obviously the theme park is more of a family based park and it's down near London. And here we've got 3 bits of merch I've got from that park. These are called resins actually, and they're basically like little models from the rides. This is from Vampire, and I've also got a Vampire mug. And then obviously we've got Dragon's Fury. So Vampire is it was made as an aerodynamics suspended roller coaster. It's now had Vekoma trains put on it. I like it. It's got such a unique layout. It goes flying through the trees. You hang below the track. It is a bit bumpy, but it's an old ride. It's been open since the early 1990s, so that's understandable, but it's still such a great ride, and in my opinion it is the best ride at Chessington for sure. So yeah, I got a really nice model here with Vampire on it, the little cars underneath there, and the track going round the castle. And then here we've got a mug from Vampire as well, got all the bats round it and the graveyard and everything, and yeah, really nice spooky merch there. Fits with Halloween, doesn't it? And and then we've got Dragon's Fury. Obviously the ride is in I think it's just called Land of the Dragons actually. It's a spinning coaster, very similar to Sonic Spinball at Alton Towers, but I think this one is a bit better, to be honest. It's a lot more drawn out, and you do get some good spin on it, to be honest. There's lots of helixes on it and some quite decent drops in it as well actually, so it is a good ride, but the queues on it get insanely long. Regularly, every time I've been there, it's been over 2 hours in queue length. It gets so busy at the summertime, it really does. But yeah, I do think it's a good ride though, and the logo on it's quite nice, isn't it? We're going to talk about some of the Yorkshire theme parks in the next video clip, and we'll start over here with Lightwater Valley. Now, the reason I go on about Lightwater Valley a lot is because I used to go there loads before they ruined it. And so let's firstly have a look at one of these old classic mugs. I bought this years ago, and it certainly won't be for sale anymore because most of the rides on here are no longer operating. So yeah, it's a nice mug, got quite a nice font with the name of the park on there, and you've got some of the silhouettes of some of the rides. So the Black Pearl, that's still there. Then what's it called, Whirlwind, that went on the fair circuit about 5 years ago. This is the Ultimate here, Europe's longest roller coaster. It's a bumpy ride, but it's a great ride. That hasn't been open all of 2020. Then here we've got, I'm not sure whether this is trying to be the Big Wheel, which has now been removed, or the Black Widow's Web, which has also been removed, so not sure it really matters, but there we go. Yeah, the Black Widow's Web though, it's a Huss Enterprise, and it was such a good ride. Nowadays, Huss Enterprises don't even take you the full vertical where you're going upside down, but this one did. It was such a good ride. And then finally, we've got one of the best flat rides in the UK. We've also got that here as well. That is, of course, Eagle's Claw. Such an amazing ride. It is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the most intense flat rides I've ever been on. And yeah, it's just so much fun. It's an absolute hidden gem of a ride. And I'll be honest, it is still probably just about worth going to Lightwater Valley just to ride that. So but no, Eagle's Claw, absolutely fantastic, and I really do like that mug. Now next we've got from Flamingo Land. Now the Flamingo Land mascots are not really used that much, but they are these 2 meerkats. And just quite a simple basic mug. That's all I've got from Flamingo Land. I did get it quite a long time ago though. But yeah, those are the mascots of Flamingo Land, and they have kind of made the logo a bit more modern now as well, haven't they? Now over here, talk about hidden gem, which I was on about with Eagle's Claw. This is a hidden gem times 100, okay? This place is amazing. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Forbidden Corner. I'll be honest, not a lot of people have. But yeah, after this video, give it a Google. It is so good, and I'll be honest, it's so hard to describe because you're just going to give it away what it is, and you don't want to go to it knowing exactly what it is because that just spoils it really. But yeah, I've got this awesome cup from there. Yeah, that's so great. Oh, it's kind of a glass, isn't it? A mug as well. Yeah, they're both so good. These bits of merchandise, I really like them. I love the logo of the Forbidden Corner. All the stuff around the outside of this, Google it, have a look, and it will all make sense to you. And you definitely need to go and check it out. But no, though, I love that mug, but this is amazing. It's really nice, and none of these mugs or cups I've ever actually drank out of, or glasses I've never actually drank out of. I just kind of keep them because I don't want to ruin them, to be honest. Yeah, they're so nice, but that is probably one of my favourite of all of them. It's such a nice bit of merchandise, and it's so well made. The quality of it is absolutely amazing. Two items here from two of the Dutch theme parks that I've been to. I've obviously got the Phoenix resin from, you guessed it, Phoenix at Toverland. Such a great wind coaster. That opened back in 2018, and it was one of my favourite rides of the whole trip I did last year. Then here we've got a mug from Efteling, obviously of the Dragon from the George and the Dragon wooden coaster. Really like both of these pieces of merch, but especially this. Just takes me back to riding that great coaster last year. Okay then, moving on. So these are some mugs from the Big Six at Alton Towers, and then we've also got some other things that I'll talk about after. I got these as part of a big pack together in the Alton Towers gift shop on Tower Street. And yeah, here you can see the big 6 rides, obviously Nemesis, Galactica, The Smiler, 13, Rita and Oblivion. I like all of these mugs, but especially the Nemesis and Galactica ones. They're my favourites without a doubt. I just think that they both look so great. I love the slogans on both of the rides, and yeah, I really do like the logos as well. Next here we'll show you some 4D glasses that I've got from the Ice Age experience. I got these, and at Alton Towers you didn't get like grubby glasses that like loads of other people had worn before you. These are just ones that you got that were brand new, and then afterwards you could you just bin them on your way out and they get rid of them. So yeah, so I got a pair of these. Yeah, and I worn these. I thought, oh, I'll keep hold of these actually, rather than chucking them in the bin, and just keep it as a bit of a memento, because at the time it was rumoured that was going to be closing, and close it did. It went that year, and the Twirling Toadstool next to it also closed down as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a unique bit of merch I've got there. And this here is a wristband from Galactica. Now I actually didn't get this at Alton Towers. I don't know if any of you remember, but a long time ago there was this thing called Coaster Crate, and you could subscribe to it, and every month you'd get sent a big box full of theme park merchandise, and it was in it one month. But no though, really like the stuff I've got from Alton Towers, and how I've got the mugs from the Big Six. I haven't got Wicker Man mug yet, but I certainly do need to pick one up next time I'm at the park. Well then, we managed to get through quite a lot today, haven't we? Here we've got some of the last merch I'm going to show you, and that is from Fort Park. I did get this in a pack of 6, these 6 mugs here. Got Saw the Ride, Colossus, just a generic Fort Park logo mug, the Swarm, Stealth and Nemesis Inferno. I do like all of these mugs, but my favourite ones would have to be the Stealth mug with kind of the racing design on the top, and also the Colossus mug. I really do like the Colossus logo. It's good that I've got a mug for each of the major coasters at Fort Park, and yeah, don't look like I'll need to be buying any other Fort Park mugs anytime soon, because it doesn't look like a new Fort Park coaster is anywhere near, does it? So yeah, I can just keep hold of these for now. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy today's video. Thank you very much for watching. I really did enjoy just showing you some of the merchandise that I've collected over many years. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me some of the theme park merch you've got. You know, if you've got any rare stuff, I'd like to hear about it, certainly. So please leave a comment in the comments. And yeah, thank you very much for watching today. Have a great Halloween, no matter what you're up to. We're just going to be doing some fireworks and watching some horror movies, but whatever you're up to this Halloween, I hope you have a great night.